Hello and welcome or welcome back, since this is my second video, to Cyrene Sews. My name is Sarah and I sew. I do a little bit of crocheting. Today we are going to go over, you're going to see me go to the market, my first market of 2025, and we'll see how that goes. So enjoy. Hello, future Sarah here. I just want to thank everyone who watched my first video. And if you subscribed, thank you again so much. I hope to continue doing this. I hope not a one or two and done. I've been wanting to have a YouTube channel for a while, and so I'm really going to try to be consistent with this. I did want to apologize for the editing. I'm very new to editing. The sound editing was kind of up and down, like my talking was low and then the music was too loud, and I tried to balance out the music, but apparently I didn't do it enough. But I did find my mic, so hopefully that will at least improve mine so that it can be more even. I'll try to do another run of listening to the whole thing before I post it this time, so that it's not up and down, because you don't need to have your volume on 20 and then back down to 5 when the music comes on. So hopefully that's better for you. Anyway, so here's the video. Enjoy. We definitely don't want to do an air horn.
Although you're okay with Jacob doing the air horn.
On the computer. Hello, good morning. We're about to leave. We're late, but my child and I are bickering. Anyway, so again, my arms are just not long enough for this. Everything is in the car and we're gonna go, and it's raining and cold, so I really hope this is inside. It seems to be inside. Said that they're offering, or not offering, they're giving you a table and 2 chairs, so it better be inside. They didn't say anything about outside, so we shall see. Bye. Hello, we have made it here. My child is way over there. She's like, she's not even anywhere near the frame, and she's like, ah. Anyway, we're here. It is sort of inside, like there's walls around it, but they're clear, so I don't know if it's gonna be heated or not. So we'll see. We came slightly prepared, but at least we don't need a tent or anything like that. So we'll go from there. So after the market, we were trying to find pants for my daughter. She's very particular about the texture of her pants. We get the pants at Walmart, and they don't have any of her size in where I live. So on our way home from the market, we stopped in 2 different places, and those places both had Joann's. So we stopped at the Joann's, and I recorded in one of them, but not the other. I don't remember which one I recorded in. And so the first one that we went to, they still had their remnant bin, which was great. And then went to the second one, and I basically went for the remnants, and nope, they don't have the remnants anymore. I was like, oh, is that in all stores? She's like, yeah. I was like, oh, well, must be not yet, because the other store over there didn't have it, or still had remnants. And oh, okay. Anyway, didn't get anything there or at the other Joann's. And then again this morning I went to the one here in town. I didn't get anything. That's okay. I like to look and just see, and there's a couple of fabrics that I have in mind that I'm like, I want that, but I want to wait a little bit because I don't need 2 yards of it unless it's really discounted. Like the knits I use for scrunchies. I don't need 2 yards of room. I need like less than half a yard, and make 6 to 9 scrunchies, and that's all I need. Anyway, so here's some footage from that recording. The fabric was getting there, and the yarn, they had yarn. Oh, that's right. They had Baby Bear, and I almost bought some because I really like the Posh, but or the Big Twist Posh and Baby Bear is really nice texture for me. You know, it stays together and whatnot. Anyway, I'm saying anyway way too much. So, I almost bought the Baby Bear, but I did not. I told myself that I didn't know what I would do with that color. I was just going to not. There's plenty of other places to buy yarn when Joann's closed, so I don't need to stock up on anything. Especially as I'm just starting, I don't want to buy just a ton of yarn and then not use it. Although I'm pretty sure I'm just going to keep crocheting and sewing. I like doing both of them. Anyway, so here's the footage of that. Hope you enjoy. Okay, it is the next date. Today is Sunday, March 30th. Yes. I got a little too self-conscious yesterday and was not able to record the setup. I recorded a little bit of while I was crocheting, but I couldn't find like a place to put the phone in a proper area that it was going to record just me at a proper like angle. It was way down here. See, I have a tin, but it doesn't mean you need to see a lot of it. Sorry if that made a lot of noise. I have a mic now, so hopefully this is improving the sound quality. Yesterday, or not yesterday's, previous video, Friday, yes, on Friday, the video that I had recorded and put out was not the greatest, and I'll be hopefully improving that. Anyway, so I found my mic. It had been in somewhere. Anyway, so the market didn't go great. First of all, I paid $40 for the booth fee, and I thought that was fine. It was in the middle of nowhere, which again was fine. They have events all the time. I've looked at their Facebook page. They have events all the time. It's not unusual. It's not like it was the first time ever. So I was like, all right, well, we'll take this chance. I was getting a little anxious about how much money I was spending on fabric due to Joann closing. And I know that it's an investment to spend that much money on fabric. It wasn't like I was spending like hundreds of dollars like some other content creators, which is fine. But I was spending more than I usually would at a time or in a period of time. So I was getting anxious. I'm like, I need to go do an event, so at least I feel like I'm trying, you know. So I went to that market yesterday and I made my booth feedback, and that was just about it. Let's see. So let's see. I sold, my first sale was a crochet chick, and then I sold a crochet gummy bear, small bandana, large bandana, a cat kicker, a crochet cat that I was making in the video. Someone came up as I was almost done with it. I was like, yeah, I do this and this, and this is the one that I'm just making now. And she was like, I want that one. So I made a tail for her. She was another vendor there. So I made a tail for her and then came and gave it to her. And then a nice couple came by and got a little whale, a frog, and a chick. So clearly I need to do some more crocheting because more crochet stuff sold than anything, which I'm not surprised. I think a lot of crochet stuff sells better than what I sew, but I have a lot to offer people. So could have gone better. There was a lot of slow time. There wasn't a lot of foot traffic. I think the person next to me, she was selling bracelets and things like that, and she said she didn't quite make her booth fee when I talked to her when I had just finished making my booth fee, and that was like at 1 p.m. and it ended at 3, and I had nothing else after that. Person across from me was selling baked goods, and of course you can't go wrong with baked goods. So I'm guessing she made a decent amount. However, she had a lot of stock left when she was done, so she was probably disappointed in how much she sold as well. I did have one of her blueberry muffins, and they were really good. I can't remember what their name was, but it was really good. So that was good. And then we drove home, and it was like rain, freezing rain. Today it's doing the same thing. The trees are covered in ice, and it's really pretty, but I know it's really bad for the trees. So and my daughter came with me, and she did well. There was no internet at first. And she was really disappointed. She is on the spectrum, and she is addicted to her phone. She's 15. And part of that is her autism, and part of that is my fault. But anyway, so I told her I would give her a little extra for the inconvenience of not having internet, so that she wasn't as entertained like she usually is. I usually give her a little bit of money when she comes to the markets with me. So anyway, I gave her a little bit more. And then about an hour or two later, someone came by and was like, okay, here's the Wi-Fi password for this place, so that, you can take payments and whatnot if you accept other than cash. So and I do have Square on my phone, but I haven't used it yet. Yesterday would have been an opportunity, but everybody gave me cash, so I was, that's fine. I'm okay. I prefer cash anyway. It's easier for me to keep track of things. Although apparently you can keep track of everything on the Square. I just, I don't know. I get way too, I need to get used to doing this again. And I need to get used to doing things a little more, with the times. I'm an old lady. This is my record of what I got. You know what I mean? This is my record. I know there's lots of things that you can use, like the Square, and there's notes, or there's anyway, regardless. So today is the next day, and it is what it is. At least I went, and it was a good opportunity, and I don't regret doing it. I feel like if I hadn't done it, I would have felt like I missed out. So I'm glad I did it. So this is a shorter video than yesterday or the other day, but I am going to continue to record what I'm doing, and we'll see how this goes. At the moment, my next market isn't until May 4th, and I doubt that I'll do another one. And I haven't seen anything April. I worked the weekend there's like 5 markets the weekend of April 12th. I worked that weekend. It's fine. But anyway, so May 4th is my next market, and we'll see if I am able to sign up for some more, like in May or June, or if I'll just stick with the farmer's market throughout most of the summer. I haven't decided yet. We'll see. I'm getting a little anxious about how much money I'm spending and not returning back, and I know that's part of the process. So it's a good thing I do have the full-time job. Like I'm not quitting my day job anytime soon. Anyway, I've been rattling off way too long. So I hope you all have a great day, and I will talk to you later. And again, thank you so much for watching this video and my last video. If you subscribed, very appreciative. Thank you so much. Have a great day.